All right. I have another Mark Doty poem. Because the road, yes, different one. Because the road to our house is a back road, meadowlands punctuated by gravel quarry and lumber yard. There are unexpected travelers some nights on our way home from work. Once, on the lawn of the Tool and Die Company, a swan. The word doesn't convey the shock of the thing, white architecture rippling like a pond's rain-pocked skin, beak lifting to hiss at my approach, magisterial, set down in elegant authority. He let us know exactly how close we might come. After a week of long rains that filled the marsh until it poured across the road to make it, in low woods, a new heaven for toads, a snapping turtle lumbered down the center of the asphalt like an ambulatory helmet. His long tail dragged, blunt head jutting out of the lapidary prehistoric sleep of shell. We'd have lifted him from the road, but thought he might bend his long neck back to snap. I tried herding him. He rushed, though we didn't think those blocky legs could hurry, then ambled back to the center of the road, a target for kids who delight in the crush of something slow with the look of primeval invulnerability. He turned the blunt spear point of his jaws, puffed his undermouth like a bullfrog, and snapped at your shoe, vising a beak full of, thank God, leather. You had to shake him loose. We left him to his own devices, talked on the way home of what must lead him to new marsh or old home ground. The next day you saw, one town over, remains of shell in front of the liquor store. I argued it was too far from where we'd seen him, too small to be his, though who could tell what the day's heat might have taken from his body. For days he became a stain, a blotch that could have been merely oil. I did not want to believe that was what we saw alive in the firm center of his authority and right to walk in the center of the road, head up like a missionary moving certainly into the country of his hopes. In the movies, in this small town, I stopped for popcorn while you went ahead to claim seats. When I entered the cool dark, I saw straight couples everywhere, no single silhouette who might be you. I walked those 2 aisles too small to lose anyone and thought of a book I read in 7th grade, Stranger Than Science, in which a man simply walked away at a picnic and was in the act of striding forward to examine a flower, gone. By the time the previews ended, I was nearly in tears, then realized the head of one half the couple in the first row was only your leather jacket propped in the seat that would be mine. I don't think I remember anything of the first half of the movie. I don't know what happened to the swan. I read every week of some man's lover showing the first symptoms, the night sweat or casual flu, and then the wasting begins and the disappearance a day at a time. I don't know what happened to the swan. I don't know if the stain on the street was our turtle or some other. I don't know where these things we meet and know briefly, as well as we can, or they will let us go. I know only that I do not want you, you with your white and muscular wings that rise and ripple beneath or above me, your magnificent neck, eyes the deep mottled autumnal colors of polished tortoise. I do not want you ever to die.